United States to just accentuate or to emphasize to us a couple things. The first is the long-term nature of biotechnology innovation. The second is the fact that it's extraordinarily expensive. These are extraordinarily expensive bets. And third, the tremendous uncertainty that surrounds the sector in terms of technological uncertainty, in terms of economic uncertainty, in terms of temporal uncertainty, and the very open-ended nature of the potential range of applications. And people in Hong Kong were thinking about becoming more of a clinical R&D base. This was a time when it was a serious comparative advantage vis-a-vis China, but the window was closing. CT capability, clinical R&D capabilities in China is increasing manifold, which speaks to a larger issue, and that is that life sciences R&D in China capabilities is increasing manifold as well at a much more rapid pace than here in Hong Kong. And to give you a good example, in my work on Singapore, when I talk to multinational corporate MNC big pharma CEOs who had located some of their operations in Singapore, when you talk to them 8 years ago, it made a lot of sense for all the reasons why one would think Hong Kong would be attractive as well. You talk to them today and they say, we're actually thinking of moving our R&D operations to China. The government intervention to offset market failure is not the same thing as picking winners. Even lean states like the United States invest a lot of money in correcting for, or at least trying to offset some of these market failures. The idea that the laissez-faire market versus smart intervention is a false dichotomy. This isn't to suggest that there is convergence or that there should be convergence. There will always be institutional variations, but to recognize that government intervention is not necessarily or unequivocally and unproblematically picking winners. And the last point, and one that's not to belabor, is to eliminate the short-termism, but just to emphasize that biotechnology is definitely not short-term. One of the ways in which we've seen places like Taiwan, Korea, and Singapore try to deal with this is to create more intermediate measures of success.
In any case, in a place like I come from and like most people in this room live in, what only makes sense is prudence. And prudence means diversification. It means not abandoning IC design. It means not abandoning biotech. It means investing in lots of other sectors. It means stimulating basic research in lots of other sectors, because you don't know which way the world is going to go.